Hi, everybody.
I'm Pia.
I'm Cullen.
We're here to bring you Laarkmaa's message this week and hope to lift your spirits and give you some insights about what's going on in the world.
We always hope that whatever Laarkmaa has to share will be enlightening, helpful, and maybe even surprise us. So let's see what happens.
Here we go. Hello, dear ones. We are Laarkmaa, and we're here to support you on your evolutionary journey. As you know from last week's message, you are still in a collective shadow cycle where humanity is under pressure to respond to life rather than reacting to life. Now, most of you who are working with the light understand clearly the difference between reaction and response, but the outer world and most of the collective does not. We are here to tell you that you are here on purpose to shine your light into the darkness. All emotions from people all over the world are coming to the surface in order to give them a time to clear them, to look at what they are thinking about what they're feeling, and move into a new pattern of response to life rather than reaction to circumstances. So you will be feeling a lot of energies that are coming from the outside, and they may affect you on the inside. We would encourage you to stay strong in your core and your central being of calm in your heart, and know that you always are safe, loved, and happy on the inside, no matter what is going on the outside. From the rest of the world outside, there is a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of energy of concern about what's happening on the earth. We have spoken to you before to tell you about this time of purification that you are going through, which is intensified in this month with the collective shadow cycle. If you want more information on the collective shadow cycle, you may find it in our book, Pleiadian-Earth Energy Astrology, or you may find it in other places like looking at our calendar that helps you navigate energy rather than time. But we're giving you just a brief reminder right now that you are the neurological system of Earth. That means that whatever you feel goes into the earth. If you are distressed and upset, the earth feels that. If you are joyful and in bliss or peace and calm, the earth feels that. And because you are connected and part of nature, we are here to encourage you to move into your highest state of frequency, moment by moment. Now, neither we, nor any of the angelic kingdom, nor any of the other interstellar beings, nor the David kingdom, nor your fellow humans expect you to be in a high frequency every single moment. This is a planet of duality, and that means that you will move from lows into highs and back again. But our trust in your process is that every time you start to feel a low, rather than reacting to it, you will stop, breathe in, take a few moments and ask, what am I feeling? And then ask, what am I thinking about what I'm feeling? And then ask, is this true? Then from that point on, you can take the emotional signal or signpost to indicate what changes you need in your life. You will need either a change in perspective or you will need a change in circumstance, because emotions always tell you how you are out of alignment with the larger reality. So with this little hint, we encourage you, because you are the light bearers of the world, to do your work and continually return to your heart, return to the center, and be in the highest frequency you can, moment to moment, looking at what you feel, examining it, allowing it to be, and then moving through it through transcendence. This is the way to open space in your heart for more direct connection to source, more intuitive guidance to flow through, more connections with other beings and with each other. All of this comes when you clear the emotions and allow space to navigate through higher frequencies, moment by moment. The earth herself is continuing her process of earthquakes, volcanoes, high winds, desert storms, all kinds of things that are changing because the earth is moving through her purification process. This is accelerated because of the incoming coronal mass ejections, the solar rays, the high Schumann resonance of which you are all aware, and anything else that the Earth is doing as she spins faster and faster on her axis, speeding up your perceptions of what you call time. You're moving to the point where time will not exist in your reality. From our reality, it already does not exist. You live in energy, moment to moment, and your own concepts of time are dropping away. So, as Earth speeds up, your acceleration also increases, and you have greater and greater opportunities to move into higher frequencies in your ascension process. This is an essential thing for you to know, that you are making a difference, even if you feel that you are not, even if you feel that things are at a standstill or the outside world seems chaotic. Remember that all new things come from chaos. There is always disorganization and fall apart before the chaos brings forth the new, whatever is coming in the new paradigm. So when you see things falling apart in the world now and changing, celebrate these changes of falling apart rather than grieving what is lost. Step into the energy and the frequency of excitement about what is to come. Be courageous about doing your part to clear out your own emotional traumas and shadows, moving into higher heart frequency moment by moment. Trust your breath. Trust your heart. Trust the universe, because everything is moving exactly as it should in this evolutionary process, and you get to choose how you're going to interact in every single moment. This is a planet of choice, and that means you always have a choice whether to react or whether to respond. So before you react to anything, take a deep breath, stop and notice what you're feeling. Stop and ask what you're thinking about what you're feeling and pay attention. And then ask, what is this emotion showing me? What am I supposed to change? How am I out of alignment? We remain available to help all of you with whatever places you feel stuck and show you how your own path is evolving and how you are making choices that are in alignment with your soul's purpose. So we remain available to do that, but we give you these weekly messages to encourage you, support you, tell you that we have been through this process ourselves, although slightly different than yours, still very intense. So we know what you are going through to some degree. And we trust that even though it seems to be taking forever to you, that as time falls away, it's going to begin to move very quickly so that you stay moment to moment in each now moment. That should help lift your heaviness and your feelings of being stuck. Trust your heart, trust the process, and just be who you are. For in being who you are and your highest frequency, you help the earth, you help each other, and you raise your own frequency to the highest version of the future human. You're making a difference. We appreciate the work that you do, and we love you. Good always. Well, everyone, our work continues to be laid out in front of us. Even though it's tough, we know that we will all get through it together. So we're here doing what we can, and we love each one of you.
This is a time for collaboration. This is a time for us to truly work together to create what we want and to create a unity that will bring us all more closely together. So just remember, this is teamwork, and this is something that we must do together. It will work. It will succeed, and we will get to the place that we've all been trying to create, both individually and collectively together.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye. Check out our books, card deck, calendars, and articles at laarkmaa.com. That's LAARKMAA.com.